Is Marcus Ferrell live? Welcome back to the Truth Corner. Every day, America's news machine spits out 1,000 headlines, most of them noise, and a handful of them that actually matter. Those are the ones we focus on here. Today, I'm breaking down the top 5 things to look out for in American politics, plus one extra story that's messy, under the radar, but too important to ignore. I'm coming at it from a progressive lens, because we're not just observers, we're participants. And if you don't understand the playbook, you can't win the game. Let's get into it. Number 1, D.C. federal power grab. Trump's got the National Guard patrolling D.C., and now he's floating the idea of keeping control over the city's police for the long haul. Let's be real. This isn't about public safety, it's about precedent. If they can sidestep local autonomy here, they can do it anywhere. And history says marginalized communities are first in line when that hammer drops. Number 2, climate collapse meets human rights crisis. Southern Europe is burning, literally. Greece, Spain, Portugal flames tearing through towns. Meanwhile, Gaza ceasefire talks are dangling on an all hostages at once plan. On paper, that sounds like progress. In practice, it could either stop the bloodshed or give political cover for another wave of violence. From a progressive standpoint, these two stories are linked. Both are about leaders avoiding long-term solutions while people on the ground pay the price. Number 3, London sets the stage for Trump and Putin. Keir Starmer met Zelenskyy in London ahead of a Trump-Putin meeting. This is diplomatic theater before the real fight. The danger? If the conversations tilt towards strongman deals instead of people-centered peace, regular folks, not politicians, eat the cost. From a progressive view, you measure these meetings not by the photo op, but by whether working people, refugees, and civilians come out safer. Number 4, redistricting power plays. Republicans are whispering about new maps to lock in seats for 2026. You know how this works. When it's about protecting power, they move fast. When it's about protecting voters, suddenly it's complicated. A progressive lens says this is about more than politics. It's about whether your vote still matters where you live or if the lines get drawn to make sure it doesn't. Number 5, reparations push in California. Bills tied to California's road to repair plan are inching forward. The stakes, if they pass, is not just symbolic. It becomes a national model for other states. If they stall, opponents will wave it around as proof the fight is over. A progressive reading says this is a test. Can we turn acknowledgement of harm into actual repair? Bonus, the Epstein orbit shifts. Melania Trump's lawyers are demanding Hunter Biden retract Epstein-linked comments. Why does this matter? If this goes to court, the discovery process could spill information that's been sealed for years. And information like that tends to make people in power very, very nervous. Quick rewind on yesterday. Trump's D.C. takeover push got louder. Gaza talks flickered with hope. Immigration rights advocates tore into that mega bill. And healthcare reform stayed stuck in budget limbo. Same fights, new moves. That's your rundown. I'm Marcus Ferrell, pro people. Stay woke, stay loud, and stay ready. Because these headlines aren't just stories.